Yeah, I'm Piet Hülsmann, I'm a master carpenter, and I'm also the owner and CEO of Stilfabrik GmbH in Neuss, in Western Germany. Basically, what we're trying to do at Stilfabrik is not just to deliver high-quality interiors, but, as the name implies, to do it with style, great design, and some really striking looks. We lacquer almost all our orders in our workshop. That means that lacquers and surfaces are a big deal for us. And of course, the lacquer is the first thing our customers see and feel. When my kids were born, I asked myself, what actually is this stuff I'm working with all day? And if you take a look at the warning labels on the lacquer tins, you realize that not all of that stuff is necessarily good for you. When it comes to comparing thinner-based lacquer and water-based lacquer, the main thing was that we used to have a high-end thinner-based product. It was like a Formula One car. But our water-based lacquer was like a push bike, at least to begin with. When we first started working with water, we used another manufacturer, but they weren't able to produce products we were happy with. Afterwards, we switched to Hess's dual-component lacquer, and that really was a milestone for us, because until that point, we had been having problem after problem. And as soon as we'd committed ourselves and found a lacquer system we could rely on, one that was easy to handle and was easy to produce, basically, we had it licked, as they say. We moved here into our new workshop in 2020. Of course, whenever you build from scratch, it's always exciting. Before, when we were dealing with solvent-based lacquers, obviously there was a big potential safety risk, including potential for explosions, so we had to protect against that. Of course, with water-based lacquers, we don't have any of the explosion proofing any longer, so obviously it makes planning a lot easier. And we don't have to submit a great long list with tons of hazardous materials on it to the authorities anymore, because we're only working with a few kilos. That makes a big difference. It's brilliant for varnishing all sorts of standard surfaces, and for everything from high gloss to silk matte, dull matte, or natural wood effects. It's no bother at all. There's no difference in quality any longer. Nowadays we can use the water-based lacquer to produce surfaces just the way we used to with the solvent-based one. Actually, customers are really pleased with the new furniture and how good it smells, and the fact it doesn't actually smell like new furniture the same way. That's another plus, really.